going on. Oh, yes. If you're wounded... leave it to me. Now's the time. Leave it to me. Don't bother trying to hide. Damn it. What happened? Those bewildered shouldn't even be here. Is it possible that the barrier in the Mistlands was... Drat. That pack of bewildered just wounded me. The magic of those unstill is still affecting me. It's nothing serious. Return to Fogtown. Hexandra will know what to do. If she's still there. Fogtown's principal caretaker. If all is as it should be, she ought to be in the Hall of Whispers.
A new face. Unfortunately, I've no time for you right now, I'm afraid. We? Notira. You've been away for so long.
I've been waylaid by a few matters.
You don't look too well. Yes, I can see that. I see. While the Mistlands barrier is in imminent danger, there's precious little I can do right now. But I'll start by healing Notera. As for you, newcomer... Oh, your condition isn't to be scoffed at either. Do you know your soul is incomplete, meaning it's a miracle you are even walking? Notira... Well... In any case, we have to help her before she becomes another bewildered. South of the Mistlands lies a camp. We can heal Notira there. I'll head over there and make provisions. We'll reconvene there. Come with me. This camp is one of the places we use for crafting supplies. You can always return here for a break, too. Give me a hand with the preparation. These No problem, then. I imagine you've got plenty of questions, newcomer. By all means, ask, and I'll do my utmost to answer. This is the place where the exiles are banished. As you know, we're all sinners in the eyes of the Dragon Queen. Once you're cast out here, there's no way. So, in this boundless, barren wilderness, we've always used magic barriers to defend this floating isle from the invasion of the bewildered. I sense that a formidable power has disrupted the balance of the entire space. I hope it isn't what I fear the most. You're a curious newcomer, aren't you? To put it simply, the Great Dragon Queen prefers each creature to exist in their rightful place. Humans living in the material plane ought to fix their sights on the land beneath their feet, and not pry into other realms. During my youth, my curiosity clouded my judgment, and I endeavored to discover knowledge beyond the plane. But my actions were obviously too impertinent for the Dragon Queen to ignore. And that's how I ended up here. Oh, right. It's about time we talked about this. Tell me, what happened to you?
You and Notira tell Exandra the full story about the sacrificial ritual.
So what you're saying is, you... How? How is that possible?
I'd also rather like to know what's going on.
But what is certainly clear is that your soul looks terribly damaged. Like it was. And if what you say is true, it really couldn't be any worse. Not only the entire Chaos Universum just felt that tremor. And coupled with the words the Unstill speak, the Child of Chaos and the Unstill, their vengeance is at hand. That's the other big question, isn't it? But perhaps in truth, all of this leads to the same final. Your soul was sacrificed to the Child of Chaos during the ritual. Not just you. Us.
What? Are you crazy, Hexandra?
What other choice do we have? To survive, we must prevent the Unstill from freeing the Child of Chaos from captivity. And if you wish to restore your soul to wholeness, you must retrieve its missing pieces from the Child of Chaos. We might be mere crawlers to them. But of course, the decision is yours to make.
All right, I'll join you.
I always knew you weren't the sort to stay rooted to one spot, Notira. What about you, newcomer? Ready to reclaim your soul? Great. I knew I was right about you. But there's still one problem at hand. If we want to stop the Unstill, we have... Unfortunately, given that those Unstills have never thought us worthy of their company, the magic of the Unstill has always been a mystery to us. So even I am unable to comprehend it. To my knowledge, among the exiles are those who have been in constant enmity with the Unstill. They possess a... Looks like we have to visit Fogtown. I'll go with you too. In that precious instant, exiled, but... I shall spare no... Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Great.
This power, without doubt, is exactly the same as I felt. I already know of your intent, rebels. Come to me. I am Isitarian, once a priest in the service to the Mother of Dragons. I shall guide you on your way. Indeed, The Dragon Queen's minions are much more observant than you mortals. And the Child of Chaos has already arisen. And if we don't intervene now, we, like their master, the Unstill, have gained the ability to wield Inquietum through evil rituals. Similarly, the magic seal you mentioned is also created using the power of chaos. Dispelling the highly concentrated chaotic energy will require the collective effort of many powerful, level-headed souls.
What's that supposed to mean?
I understand now. So, relying solely on our own strength won't suffice. We must seek the aid of others.
Powerful, level-headed souls?
The exiles usually tend to keep to themselves, but there are
As far as I know, Forbred often hangs around the graveyard at the Faithless Ruins, whereas Gulal is accustomed to staying inside at the Hearkening Circle.
All right. This is of utmost urgency. We need to...
It seems you've already got a handle on what needs to be done. If there's anyone capable of changing all this now, I think perhaps I'm wrong, or even delusional. But go now, rebels. I shall be watching you march to the finale.
I'm tired of the same old...
Hey! You! You there! Can you lend a hand? Whoa! Exandra and Notira just in time! I'm...
Watch out for those things on the ground. They'll hinder our movements.
My hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Goodness, that was a big help. You don't look familiar. Are you new here? I was just in the middle of a little excavation. Did you know, rookie? Well, this place was probably a graveyard thousands of years ago. Beings in the Chaos Universum have no way to perish. So, the exiles buried their important objects here to serve as a memorial. That means this graveyard is a great big treasure trove. Now, calm down. You're talking about those tremors, yes? And even Hexandra and Notira were present. What's that? Is something wrong with my ears? Did you just say you're going to stop the Child of Chaos? That single soul entity that dared to challenge the Dragon Queen, killed countless dragon entities, and nearly... Do you know? Do you have even the slightest idea how...
He really is a lunatic.
Can you blame me? day in, day out, loitering around, just waiting to become a bewildered. Who wants... If there truly comes such a day, when I can return to the material plane, I'm afraid... Anywho, before that, I need a favor from you. Now, I'm just being honest. This has been my hope for years. I've been marooned here for all these years, collecting so much treasure. But this... You see this graveyard? Learned folks back in the day called this the Faithless Ruins. Listen. Listen closely. Do you hear the sound of her sleeping? As you can see, the true master of this ruin has been sleeping there for centuries. The malign yet magnificent Black Dragon. And even if this place is full of rare and amusing items, it pales in comparison to a genuine dragon scale. To obtain her dragon scales requires immense courage and a deft pair of hands. Exactly! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity! How many folks can say they've rubbed shoulders with a real dragon? Consider it a compulsory audition before you face the Child of Chaos. If you can't even handle a dragon... How about it, rookie? Will you grant me this one wee wish? I promise, if you help me get... I knew I could count on you! As you can see, the Black Dragon slumbers at the graveyard's edge. Get in close, reach out, snatch the scales, and that's it! Just mind you don't rouse her! Oh. How'd it go? Oh, you're asking me? Don't be fooled by my appearance. Back in the day, I was the most gifted blacksmith in the Northland of Adenthia. Even human emperors sought my craftsmanship for his honor. Well, but you know, when someone reaches a certain level of success, they'll always desire more. I forged armor for generals and emperors that could withstand any weapon, but it still wasn't enough. I yearned to craft an even more impregnable armor. One that can even withstand the flames of a dragon. And clearly, stuff of the material plane could no longer satisfy me. Oh my, enough of this! Don't forget the dragon scales! The dragon scales! Ah, how'd it go? Did you get... Oh, you're asking me? Don't be fooled by my appearance. Well, but you know, I forged armor for generals and emperors that could withstand any weapon. And clearly... Oh my, enough of this! Don't forget the...
The Black Dragon before you is slumbering, silently, as though oblivious to everything around it. black dragon before you. The black dragon before you.
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
How'd it go? Did you get... Aha! You really did it! Come on now, gimme, gimme! These precious beauties are said to do wonders in armor forging. Just wait till I get back to the Northlands with this beaut. I'll give those mediocre dwarves a run for their money!
So you seriously believe that we could make it back to the material plane alive?
Absolutely! Why fight if death's a foregone?
A positive attitude. Perhaps that's exactly what we need.
All right. I'm a member of your team now. I'm coming with you. Boy, got any rare materials to show me?